The sky collapses over the Arctic, and 8 men must decide who deserves to survive on July 24, 1928. In the aftermath of a triumphant conquest of the North Pole, the semi-rigid airship Italia, commanded by General and Aeronautical Engineer Umberto Nobile, begins its victorious journey back to the Svalbard base. But the Arctic is unforgiving. A brutal storm of wind and ice engulfs the aircraft, violently crashing it against the frozen pack ice. The impact is catastrophic. Part of the crew is hurled onto the ice, along with survival gear and a silk tent, which they would soon dye with red paint to be seen from the air, the legendary red tent. Meanwhile, the main structure of the airship, relieved of its weight, drifts away and vanishes into the whiteout, taking 6 men to certain death. The survivors are stranded, their faces burned by extreme cold, surrounded by a wasteland of cracking ice, threatening to swallow them whole. They spend nearly a month in pure agony, rationing food and sanity until a miracle occurs. They establish radio contact. On June 23rd, RD, Swedish pilot Einar Lundborg manages to land a ski-equipped plane. And it is in this exact moment that a twist unfolds, staining history forever. Following higher orders from Italy, Commander Nobile boards the rescue plane and abandons his men on the ice. The world watches in disbelief. An unprecedented international rescue mission is launched, with over 20 aircraft and 16 ships navigating the frozen seas. But heroism exacts a heavy toll. The famous and legendary Norwegian explorer, Roald Amundsen, tragically loses his life when his seaplane disappears in the Barents Sea while desperately searching for the castaways. Finally, after weeks of hell, on July 24th, 1928, the massive Soviet icebreaker Krasin breaks through the thick layers of ice and rescues the exhausted explorers trapped inside the red tent. They survived the extreme cold, only to discover that the true hell awaited them at home. Commander Nobile saved his own life, but the public outrage for leaving his men behind destroyed his honor forever. What do you think about this? Let us know in the comments. If history moves you as much as it does us, subscribe to The Day Changed Everything so you never miss an event that transformed the world.